Well, here I am at my thinking spot again, and today I want to talk about businesses. It seems to me that there's a lot of misplaced anger in the country right now, and it's being fanned by media and politicians and bureaucrats. And I'm going to keep this simple, otherwise this is going to get really long, but I just want to give my thoughts on this situation and why I think it's misplaced anger. First of all, people are saying that, quote-unquote rich people have to pay their fair share, but then when you ask them what exactly their fair share is, they never give you an answer. They just say it's more than what they're paying now, which is, quite frankly, bullshit. And when they say rich people, they're actually talking about business owners. And then there's this push for an increase in minimum wage up to $15 an hour, as if that should be easily doable because business owners have mattresses full of money somewhere, which is also ridiculous. As far as I'm concerned, there should be no such thing as a minimum wage, because your wage should be based on the value you bring to work every day. And then finally, there's this mantra of businesses are moving overseas and taking our jobs. You have no right to a job. It is not your job. You do not have a property right to it or any other right to it. You have an obligation to go into your job and earn your position every day by being the best you can possibly be at it, and asking your bosses what you can do to make yourself more valuable. If you want more money, that's the way you do it. You earn it. Now, first of all, businesses are created by people, and they belong to the people that created them. They do not belong to the employees, and they do not belong to the government. They are not our businesses. They belong to the people who created them, not the collective. That's the first thing you need to understand. And if a business is treated as if, it is there to pay taxes and give jobs and give benefits to people, well, then I don't blame them for moving out of the country. They're going to find a more business-friendly climate to operate within if they can afford to leave the country. I don't blame them for doing it at all. And then there's, because the purpose of a business is to provide a product or products or services or a combination of them for a profit. And that's another thing that seems to be have gone wrong in America. Profit is somehow now a bad word. And then, some people say, well, no, profit is fine, but it's the obscene profits that they make. Who the fuck are you to decide how much profit is fair for a business to earn? If there's no profit, there's no business, period. Now, jobs and taxes are a byproduct of successful businesses. They are not the purpose of businesses. The government seems to have this attitude, and I'm talking about politicians and bureaucrats, seems to have this attitude that the money that businesses earn somehow belongs to the government, and the government is somehow being nice by allowing them to keep some. And when they give tax breaks, they actually call them subsidies. That's not subsidies. If you are giving tax breaks to companies or individuals, it is allowing companies or individuals to keep more of what they earn. It is not government spending. Government spending is when government takes money from people who earn it and give it to people who do not. I'm talking about people on welfare. I'm talking about food stamps. I'm talking about things like that. That is government spending. But allowing people who actually earn money to keep more of it is not government spending. And then finally, there's this attitude about businesses who are supposedly buying favors from government. Well, I don't blame businesses for trying to do that, because all they're trying to do is gain advantages. I actually do not blame businesses for trying to do that, and nobody should. It's kind of a slimy thing to do, but it is the way things are done right now. And the reason it is that way is because we have misplaced anger. Our anger should not be at the businesses. They are just trying to gain advantages for their business so their business can be more profitable. The people that really should be blamed are the bureaucrats and the politicians who sell that access. It is not theirs to sell. What they are doing is selling access to your tax dollars. our tax dollars. And they have no right to do that. That is where the blame lies. And those are the people that you should be pissed off at, not businesses. They are the people who make business unfriendly climates that cause businesses to either leave a state or leave the country. And if you want those businesses to stay put and those jobs to stay around, well, then you need to get pissed off at your politicians and your bureaucrats, because they're the ones who are making the laws and selling the access and making an unfair playing field for businesses. That's where your anger should lie. And the only way to fix that is for us to stand up and vote those people out that are voted into their offices and demand accountability from the bureaucrats who are selling access. Simple as that. That's my thoughts on it. So let's get our anger directed at the right problem. It ain't the businesses. It's the politicians and the bureaucrats. Have a nice day.